Welcome back to day 2. Today we'll be taking a look at Green Spot Irish whiskey. Oh yeah. Hey, welcome back Whiskey Questers to day 2. Today we'll be tasting the Green Spot Irish whiskey. This one right here again was provided by my good buddy out in Texas. Same guy that gave me the patties. That's Mag 57 TX Whiskey Guy. Check him out on Instagram. This one right here is gonna be a $59.99 Irish whiskey. It's a single pot whiskey, so that means that it comes from a single distillery and it's made using a combination of malted and unmalted barley. If you guys don't know why, check out my Jameson review. I'll put it up right here, but pretty good history behind why the Irish do it that way. Now this one I believe comes at 40% ABV. Now it being a pot still whiskey, I think is gonna give us a little bit more. It is triple distilled as many Irish whiskeys, but just looking at the glass right here, those legs coming down pretty slow for a 40% or so. It's just, you know, pot still whiskey. I love when they use that. It's just, to me, it's slower to do, takes longer to make, I should say, and it just shows that they really care. They don't want to. Not that there's anything wrong with column stills, but they just want something the traditional way, and I mean, things take time to make. Oh man! All right, this one right here, color. Again, I'm not sure if they add any coloring to it, but it's on the light side. It's got a nice, what can I call this? Just a goldish color. Not really a honey, just gold kind of color there. And I'm seeing those legs again, guys. I'm very excited to try this. This is the very first time I get to try this. So on the nose. Oh yes, very, very candy-like. I'm imagining apples dipped into honey. That's just what I'm getting. I'm getting a combination of both apple and honey, and it's just, in my head, I have this picture of an apple with honey just glazed, dripping down. There's like some kind of a cookie, kind of like cookie dough, maybe like a sugar cookie to be exact. There's a sugary note coming out. Some pears also coming out, some green pears to be exact. And there's a very, very light oak note to this. Not very strong. So if you don't like a lot of oak coming out on the nose for you, then this might be one to try. Yeah, not much else going on except those notes, and those come off really nice. It has some malted barley in the very back, just hidden, just peeking out, being like, hey, I'm right here. All right, enough of that. Let's go on for the taste. Cheers. Nice. For 40%, again, gives you a nice mouth coating. Very fresh, minty. A little bit of chocolate, so like a minty chocolate. Sugar, lots of sugar coming through this time with those green pears, some apples. A nice touch of cinnamon. Just comes in, hits your palate right in the back, and then disappears as it's going down. Very nice. One more swig. Yeah, those fruit notes coming through a lot more this time around. A lot more chocolate developing, milk chocolate, some char. Very, very small amount of char, but it's there. Oh man, if only some of that honey would have came through for me on the palate, it would have been even better. But what is there, it's pretty good. Now, it does remind you of your traditional Irish whiskey, but with a little bit more of a more softer, rounder kind of flavors. Now, this is $60, so would I recommend this for a beginner? I would say yes, I would recommend it to a beginner. This is something that you can get into now. It's an expensive entry-level whiskey, if you ask me, but well worth it. And yep, I am definitely gonna be picking up a bottle. This one's worth having on the bar for sure. Some vanilla coming out in the nose. Very nice whiskey, guys. Just looking at those legs right here. It's amazing that it doesn't feel that oily once you start drinking it. But actually, yeah, now that I'm just letting it rest, top of my mouth does feel a little bit buttery. Oh, that chocolate. All right, my final thoughts, guys. This is definitely a winner here. If you guys haven't tried it, see if you can get a sample like this, because it is a little bit on the expensive side. So if you can get a sample, try it for yourself before you buy it. And I'm definitely picking up a bottle. This is really good. Now they got other kind of variations. So before I buy the green spot, I'm gonna be trying the yellow, and I believe there's a red. So yeah, really good, really good. I'm glad I got to try this before I bought it. All right, guys, that was day number 2. On to day number 3. See you tomorrow. Cheers.